Hello everyone, it's Center Girl with T-Town Mary Ellen, and we are at Har-bor Village. This is a late 1800s, early 1900s museum. Right now we're just in a little gift shop, fixing to go out to the museum itself. Do you have your phone? You might pull up and see if anyone is there. Please send me a chat. Let me know you're watching. I'm new to Streamlabs, so just wanting to make sure. And here we go. It's a little cloudy today, which we appreciate. Hopefully it's not going to start raining.
Can you see my response?
Hey, there's T-Town Mary Ellen, and she happens to be right behind you. Hey, you can send me a text like they do on Resort TV 1. I'm behind you, and there's never anybody there. So here we are. Welcome to Har-bor Village. It was a nice drive over here this morning. In fact, Mary Ellen and I did a little Jeep jabbering on our drive. And we're starting a little early because I kind of wanted to get the feel for this setup because I haven't live streamed in quite a while. And right now, T-Town Mary Ellen and I have the park to ourselves.
We do. This is crazy. And we're on a hunt, a history log cabin history hunt.
Yes, it's asking us to answer questions as we go along, and when you take it back, you get a free button. So, there's numbers on these buildings.
Wow. How did we get to 3?
That was display 2, and this is display 3. All right, so let's see what this building is.
Looks like a jail.
Push the door open to go inside.
Oh, this is the one where the founder's house for stuff.
Yes, this is, the founders are actually from Jones Trucking Line.
Now, there's several times that I have gone to him and shown him where we could make it. We'd save money if we drove a trailer back in Tulsa or somewhere else.
All the beautiful antiques.
And he said, well, Ralph, I know it's good, but I want to keep all of it too. So he was for this area. He was, I believe it's a native here. I guess that's the roots.
In 1980, however, Hardy and Ernest made the difficult decision to sell.
We were both getting older, and he realized that the time had come, that he was not going to be able to do
Pictures
that.
of the founders.
And then he was supposed to have stayed on for 5 years in Tulsa, but he got sick. It didn't stay that long.
Nevertheless, Hardy and Ernest continued their philanthropic work, establishing the Jones Charitable Trust in 1983 to support endeavors such as the Jones Learning Center at the University of the Ozarks in Clarksville.
The Jones Learning Center is a center for students.
See, now my mom had some of this stuff.
And we were the first to.
Oh, really? What's it called?
We began in 1971, and we had 3 students and 1 staff.
That's not what they
person in
call the
1971.
No,
And
I
it
don't
was
know.
capacity for 90 students.
But
and staff
I noticed that
for
she,
23.
I recognize that pattern of
China,
China, but I don't know. It's an old pattern.
I just appreciate the Jones Learning Scholarship because I probably would never.
Okay, these questions are really hard.
I've been in the Learning Center all 4 years.
yeah, I don't know if I'm going to participate.
I haven't gotten one yet.
Even as Hardy helped those just starting off in their lives, his came to an end on March 29, 1989. Those who knew him best
Oh, she was an attorney.
reflect on all that he was and all that he did in his lifetime.
When he would find out my daughter or my daughter-in-law was pregnant, he'd like to guess with me the date that baby was
They
born.
both were, one,
One of
was-
them he missed by just one day. When that little girl then was about.
Have you ever heard of the Jones
2 years
truck
old,
line in Mary Ellen?
He became deathly sick.
yes.
And of course, I'd be at the hospital, and I'd come out the door, and he'd be standing outside her door. But he wouldn't come in the room.
She had a double doctorate. She had a
He
triple
was
doctorate.
concerned.
Wow.
No, double doctorate.
Told me so. He said, I have something I want you to do for me, and I want you to keep it on your head.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, look at that bicycle too.
Ed would like this. Hey, Texas Takes, look at that. How cool is that? Try and race one of those. Oh, these questions, even though it says 1, 2, 3 or whatever, the building numbers are off to the side. That's why
Oh,
I'm
so
not
that's
getting
why
it
you're not
done.
getting the answer. See?
Okay, if I would have read that, oh my goodness. We have to go through every single cabin to get the answers.
It's really neat during the fall. They'll have it hay bales lined up,
Aw,
pumpkins.
fun.
So this is number 5. Kind of reminds you of Silver Dollar City.
Yes, yes, it does. And we literally are the only people here.
Yes, it's like a ghost town now.
It is, which is cool. We can talk and do whatever we want.
So breakfast was 15 cents, dinner 20 cents, supper 20 cents, room and board 75 cents per day. Per week was $5.
Wow.
Wish that was Disney's prices now.
I have some egg cups. Do you have any egg cups?
No, I don't.
My grandmother had them, and I inherited them from her, and I display them. I don't use them. I did use them for a little bit, but. Huh. Wow, look at the lake.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
It is, it's beautiful.
I can. Now I could just sit on that bench and
Oh, me too. Nobody's here. Just sit out by the bench and look at the lake, the water wheel going.
and this place is really hot when the sun is beating down, but today it's just
It's beautiful.
beautiful. We don't have anybody joining us, but we can enjoy ourselves.
We've got our own Har-bor Village to ourselves.
We got the stream to ourselves, and we have the village
We
to
have the
ourselves.
lake. There's no one. I don't even see a boat on the lake.
So this says Stagecoach Inn. And I just lost my,
Signal.
no, my
Gimbal.
gimbal just quit.
There you go.
We had a gimbal malfunction there. Oh, look at these. Is this what they call Steins?
Uh-huh. It's like being in Germany in Epcot. They have tons of steins in Epcot. Cool. Now, can you imagine, I mean, seriously, in real life, drinking that much?
Look at the detail, though.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
There's some big stainless steel ones.
Oh, look at all the arrowheads.
I know, there's like 5 displays over there.
Wow.
I'd like to
Hey,
just buy
Disney
one.
Dan. And my gimbal keeps dying. Sorry. I don't know what it's doing. I may have to take it off and
There it goes.
T-Town Mary Ellen is here.
Hey, Dan.
And if this thing dies again, it's not like it's dying, it's just
Disconnecting or something.
disconnects and flops over. So here they are.
Here's a little bit of Americana.
All right.
Americana for you, Dan.
I am going to have to
Winston-Salem.
do something different here. Hold on. This is getting ridiculous. So if you can help me get this off. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Taking it off the gimbal. It's overheating for some reason. And I'm gonna have to just hold this by hand. There's some pistols there. A giant checkerboard.
Everything they had back in the 1800s.
Yeah, that, I don't know if that's true to date there. Yes, a bit of Americana just for you, Disney Dan.
Yep.
And it is beautiful out here. There's the lake. And I don't know why my gimbal's having issues, but
Because it's hot, and I don't know why it's hot. Oh, wow. They did have a buffer down there from the flooding.
yes, this area received some flood damage.
Oh, no, that's actual debris.
My phone is even feeling hot, and it's not hot out here.
No. It's humid, but it's not hot.
This is a late 1800s, early 1900s pioneer village. The founders were the owners of Jones Trucking.
So if it wasn't flooded, we could walk down there where that bench is?
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm wondering if
Can you?
we're going to be able, there's a little church that sits somewhere close to the water. I'm wondering if we can get to it still. Small Har-bor Village school. And an old pump for drawing the water out of the well. Whoa.
What was that?
We just heard a loud boom. Don't
Sound
know what
like
it
a
was.
cannon. Didn't it?
Speaking of cannons,
That was creepy. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. That was weird.
we have the old post office. I'm trying to walk very slowly because of not having my gimbal. Looks like a,
Still with us? Did Dan leave?
I think Dan left. Collection of stamps.
See, that's the one thing on Streamlabs, you don't see how many people are in chat. I mean, there's the number, but on mine it never showed anybody.
Bet these buildings get hot in the...
Oh god.
Hey, there's a boat.
Yay, finally! Everybody's smart and sleeping in on a Saturday morning. They're not on their boats yet.
Yes, Mary Ellen had to get up really early on this Saturday. All right, here's the doctor's office.
Wow.
And a place for you to tie your horse.
And a trough for them to drink out of.
And here's the mill wagon.
Huh.
Oh, the dentist's office is right across from the doctor's office here. Now, I think this would be scary, going to the dentist, looking at these tools.
Yikes.
That chair looks like has seen some use.
Yet back here there's a 1800s chess set.
Yeah.
Just in case.
And the doctor, so I guess the doctor
Lived in his.
lived in the back of his office.
Wow.
And through that door is the front of his office. Have to go around to see it.
It's not hot anymore if you want to try it again. I think it's your phone that was hot and it was making this hot.
Yeah, I'm
Because
wondering.
even my phone feels a little hot and there's no reason for it to be.
Look at that doctor's table. Does not look comfortable at all.
Oh. It's a pelvimeter. Don't even want to know what that is.
Tonsil snares. Tongue depressors. Mouth gag.
Oh my.
Yeah, I have never, that's only been the second time I've ever tried to use the gimbal.
Oh.
But I don't know. Has yours been working? Did you get the same kind?
Is this the smooth
been reading a lot of issues online about him. And I was just thinking yesterday, well, I'm thankful that mine doesn't do that. Here it is.
Oh.
And here is the drugstore located by the doctor's office. And it looks like a barber shop.
Yeah. Drugstore, but it's a photo shop. It's a dual purpose. Just like in It's a Wonderful Life, where
I know we're getting a glare off the glass. Oh, did you see this old ice cream cone maker?
yeah, that is so cool.
Old hot water bottle. And I have, and I don't know what they are, I have these. Sun is trying to peek out. So this is the Har-bor Village schoolhouse. And I don't think you're getting any of your questions answered.
I'm not.
This reminds me of Little House on the Prairie. You have your slate boards that you would bring to school.
The schoolhouse at Har-bor Village was originally
Wow.
called Mountain Home School. Harvey Jones purchased the school in the 1960s. It was dismantled in its original home of Goshen, Arkansas, and rebuilt log by log where it stands today. Although the school originated in Arkansas, it is a typical representation of the one-room houses that were built and used in Delaware County during the late 1800s and early 1900s. School-aged children in this area of Oklahoma all began their day in a similar way, walking to school, either through fields and meadows or down dirt roads. Those who attended school were of many different ages and grade levels, and they shared one teacher. Cherokee as well as white students attended the same schools. Lessons included the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. Most students in this area only attended school for 3 months out of the year, as the children were needed at home to help with chores on the family farm. The raising missionary was the first to establish
Old well. Yeah, I believe that is the way you get down to the church that sits. I'm hoping. Here's the bank. Wow, look at the safe.
Wow. Oh, that guy scared me when I turned left and saw him sitting there. I was like, oh!
And this is where you would find me every evening if I lived here. Sitting in this chair, looking out across the lake. Area here, peaceful this morning. Mary Ellen and I are the only ones here so far. The museum opened at 9 this morning. And we're the only ones on the stream so far. Except for Disney Dan stopped by and visited us. And I'm kind of getting bummed out because I don't think we're not going to get to the...
Aww.
Oklahoma has had a lot of flooding. The water's up, a lot of rain, and part of the pathway, as you can see, is blocked off now because of the flooding. Normally you could go down this path and walk along the water's edge, which now the water is up above the sidewalk, as you can see. So we're missing some of the little church down here. It looks like it may have got up.
I mean, and then it would carry on to the other cabins up there, right?
Yes. I don't know if we can get around the other way and get down to some of them, or if it's locked off each way, but that was a cute little church. I hope the water didn't get up inside of it. I think that's the church, actually.
And then there's the cabin there.
And there's another one back up in the... But you can tell that the water has been up pretty high. And they have a little garden growing here.
Is your phone still seeing it like it's hot?
It's a little warm, but not as bad as it was up there. There's a new, I believe there's a new gimbal that Josh was talking about that they was going to get for Jenna. And it's like 99 bucks on Amazon. I was checking it out one day.
Is it something special?
It's just supposed to be a little easier and maybe less temperamental. And this is just a mock-up of an old cabin. So instead of walking down that way and going back up and around the other half of town, we're going to have to retrace our steps and go back up the way we came down. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day before the storms come in this evening.
Yes.
We know Disney is fun, Disney streams are fun, but sometimes it's nice to just get out and see other pieces of history. Mary Ellen is going to climb the bell tower and ring the bell for us.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Kind of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
And then just to be out by the water. I don't know, there's just something
Now this is gorgeous.
peaceful.
Just gorgeous.
We are talking about, there is a old paddle boat that has been restored that is going to start touring this lake again. It's a dinner cruise. You can buy your dinner and then it takes you like on a cruise in the late afternoon. It comes by Har-bor Village as part of the cruise. We're talking about doing a live stream from that paddle boat when it gets up and running again. If you need a good lawyer, here's the law office. Courtney Crouch Law Office.
I didn't realize this is a Cherokee village.
Look at this door. It's beautiful.
Wow. Did we go into the mercantile?
No. I think the last time I was here, Beth was in a stroller, and she's
Wow.
21. Wow, look at the collection of pipes. at those ones with faces on them.
Oh. That one looks like the tree on Pocahontas. The willow.
Oh yeah. Wow, those are some tiny pipes. And then over here you have your shoes, thread, material. How would you like to shop in these days?
Oklahoma's first trading post was established by Jean-Pierre Choteau in 1796, just southwest of Grove near Salina, Oklahoma. Trading posts were the precursors of the mercantiles and the general stores that flourished during the late 1800s and early 1900s. These businesses were not only used to supply goods, but were also popular local meeting places. Townsfolk often gathered around the pot-bellied stove to play checkers or to catch up on the latest news. The mercantile owners themselves were often well-known sources of news and information, as well as gossip. Early mercantiles usually served the local community and the outlying farms. Because the stores were most often the only place to shop for miles, they had to carry a broad selection of merchandise. Customers could find anything from crackers to kerosene. Most general stores also special ordered larger items such as bathtubs, tools, and sewing machines. In order to keep items in stock, store owners received regular deliveries by horse-drawn wagon and later by train. These stores not only helped to supply goods, but also connected the isolated settlers that they served.
A lot of old stoves. How would you like to hold that around as a sample stove?
Oh wow, there's some old vacuum cleaners down here. Like old. I've never seen. They're up on that wall.
Oh wow. I don't know if you can see them, but old vacuum cleaners. Makes you appreciate what you have. Except all of ours are plastic now for the most part. And if you're watching this on replay, we are at Har-bor Village Museum in Grove, Oklahoma. Right now, T-Town Mary Ellen and I have the museum to ourselves and the stream to ourselves. But if you're watching later, thank you for watching. This is a late 1800s, early 1900s museum. The sun is starting to come out, and I think this is the path that would have brought us out down by the church that's right now flooded. And this is new. I hadn't seen this ever before. Collection of
You've gotten them here?
seashells. I don't know.
No, that one says Cape Canaveral, Florida. One says the Philippines. One says Japan. One says Mexico, Australia. People have donated them from all over the world. Yikes.
I hope those aren't here.
Wow.
Whoa. That guy is huge. I would not want to come across this Kodiak bear. I wouldn't want to come across anything that's in this display.
Polar bears, tall too. Wow.
Let's see what's down this hall. Ew. I do not like skunks.
These are Oklahoma animals.
Yes, this is, oh wow. There's what, when I did my Jeep jabbering about a possum on the nightstand,
There it is. She stuffed it and donated it to Har-bor
that's what
Village.
happens when you get in my house. No, no, but that is the creature that was on my nightstand one night.
These are native Oklahoma animals that you would find. The bison,
The rattlesnake.
the deer, the wild boar.
Yeah, we have those wild boars around our house. The price to get into this museum is $10, which I think is pretty reasonable.
Yep.
Look at the claws on that thing. Wow. You could really make an all-day event of it. They have a place where you can bring your lunch and have a picnic. Or they have a little cafe.
Which have we run across yet?
Uh,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. Sorry if the stream's a little shaky. My gimbal went out early on. I don't know, it's having issues. I would try to put it back on, but then you guys would be seeing our hands and turned upside down and look at that. Those windows are crooked.
Oh man, they are. He must have made the house himself.
Oh, and look at the loft. Those feet in that bed have seen better days, though.
Oh my. That's kind of creepy. I glanced over at that and wasn't sure if that was a real animal or not.
Well, in this area, in the Salina, this kind of general area, a huge mountain lion has been spotted and caught on camera, and it is huge. Some of these cabins, as you can see, are up on stilts because they are literally on the edge of a hill. And here we have white lightning.
Oh, moonshine.
That moonshiner looks like he's seen better days.
He does not look healthy.
I think he's fallen into the vat and he's lost his fingers too.
He's got leprosy.
Oh no. And that, kids, is what drinking moonshine will do for you.
Do not try this at home.
And if your family were here with you, you would have a neat place to take a fun pic. Mary Ellen is demonstrating. And I don't know what what
I don't know. I
this
think
shop
it's
is.
just somebody's home.
Some beautiful flowers. Okay, this is the display I always remember because it is scary.
Oh.
How would you like to had a perm from that machine?
Wow. Looks like a science project.
Yeah, it looks like, well, here's one with everything hanging down. It looks like,
They're gonna do something to your brain.
yes, or you're fixing to be electrocuted.
Yikes. That would not be relaxing.
But this was a permanent wave machine. And here they are displaying. At least she's got all her fingers and her hair. I think that other guy got into it with the
It
moonshine.
looked like he was scalped. Oh, this is like a laundromat, or
Yes, there's
someone did
a
it for you, or
there's a laundry
laundry
tub.
service.
Phone's getting hot again. I think it has to do with signal. When it tries to start pulling more,
That could be.
it seems like it starts getting hotter.
There's no glass here.
Oh, wow.
She looks worn out.
Well, look at her hand. She's been doing too much laundry. And look at the old irons. Now, how would you like to? There's one sitting here. Oh, that's why it's open, because they're giving you a chance to pick up the.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
It's interactive.
Lift that.
Wow.
You'd get it hot at the fireplace
Oh, is that what you
or
do?
on your
Stove?
your wood stove, and once it heated up, you'd run it over to the ironing board and go to work. That's why the ladies in those days had big muscles lifting.
No kidding. I think I just have my clothes wrinkly. Oh, I didn't know that. So wood ashes, if you pour water on it, makes lye. You get lye to make soap.
Wow.
I didn't know that. That's what lye soap is, ashes?
See, I didn't know.
For you.
And here, this looks like the
Ooh.
20s, 1920s. I don't know. It looks like Dapper Days at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, that one's a 1920s dress back there. The flapper. It's the Har-bor Village Mafia.
Oh yeah, we haven't come across the gel yet.
Speaking of Mafia. Aw. That's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
And here's a little bit of Disney,
Aw.
even in the remote
Just for you guys.
places.
We created a little scene from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs for you.
In a 1800s, early 1900s village.
That's adorable.
Oh, here's old wedding dresses.
Oh my.
You can tell it will get hot real quick.
Yeah, it's getting more humid. I don't even know if that's possible.
This is where we need to come to work out to get ready for Disney World.
Yeah.
Walk up and down these hills in the sun and the heat. And this is hat collections. Hat pins. Those boots do not look comfortable at all. Mary Ellen is checking out Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And she's gonna, ooh, I just got a wasp on me.
I know, I have ants on me.
And she is going to name each dwarf.
Okay, that one's Grumpy. That one's Grumpy. That one's Doc. That one's Dopey. That one's Sleepy. That one, I'm Bashful.
Is that Sneezy on the end?
That's Sneezy and that's Happy. So Sneezy, Happy, Grumpy, Doc, Dopey, Sleepy, and Bashful. Oh yeah,
Congratulations.
I did it.
And they have it blocked off, so we're not gonna make it down.
Oh, they sure do. Oh, paper dolls.
Did you play with paper dolls?
I did a little bit growing up, and then I got bored.
Oops.
Because it was paper and it would tear.
And I dropped. I never thought about using cookie sheets to hold your magnetic dolls. But mine was real paper. These here are magnet dolls. And then there's Little Red Riding Hood. I think the dwarfs and Snow White need to be repainted.
Yeah, they need a little work.
They wouldn't look like that at Walt Disney World.
And now we can hear the water.
Yes, that's where we wanted to get to, down there, but it is flooded. We are on the opposite side of it. A little bit ago we was over yonder looking down.
So it cuts off a couple of cabins.
Boy, you can smell the stench of the stagnant water. And it says these styles are gone with the wind. This is mid-1800s clothing. And I don't know if this stream is cutting in and out
Here, I'll check.
because we are really in the middle of nowhere. And now we're below a hill, so I'm seeing something flashing. And now, because we can't go the route that we wanted to go because of the flood, we're gonna have to track back up this hill. Can you imagine would be really fun to push someone in a stroller or wheelchair? Or
if he's tired and you have to carry them.
Or you would have to be really careful because hand grips on the wheelchair if they were to come off on us. Can you imagine the speed?
Oh.
I used to work as a candy striper when I was a teenager. And they were the aides and volunteers in the hospitals, running, getting ice, taking patients out to the cars. They probably wouldn't let candy stripers do that today. But this makes me think back to a story where I was taking out an individual in a wheelchair. And the hospital ramp, wheelchair ramp, was at a steep angle down. And the hand grip started slipping off the wheelchair.
No way.
I was hanging on for dear life because he would have went right into a wall, brick wall.
Oh gosh.
This is a pretty good little hill back up. And in front of us is the jail. I knew there was a jail in here somewhere. And the gallows.
Ooh.
It looks like maybe for political correctness, I don't know, but the rope is no longer
Oh,
there. And it may be for safety reasons too.
Oh wow. Ooh, there's a wasp.
And this jail cell is from the early 1900s, Springdale, Arkansas. And how would you like those balls and chains? All right, wasp. Hey, Dreamers Empire. I don't know when you came on. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dean.
I think we're live. I was having trouble with my gimbal. I had to take it off the gimbal. For some reason, the battery wasn't dying, but it would just lose its hold and just flip the camera over. So I had to take it off, and I'm trying to do this by hand, and I know that's not a good option, but I've got to figure out what's going on with my gimbal. Do you want to check and see if we're live? He said he can't tell if it's live. I don't know if we cut transmission somewhere.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, it's live. It shows only him watching.
There's the print shop. And a wagon that is outrigged with, what would you call that, skis
Oh yeah.
for
it's
winter?
Oh wow. I didn't know you could do that.
Kind of like a,
Like a sleigh.
yeah.
Sleigh wagon.
And here is the print shop. Sun has come out, so it's starting to get really hot, and it's very humid out here.
Oklahoma became a state in 1907. Prior to that, it was known as Indian Territory. The land on which Har-bor Village now stands was a small portion of the land allotted to the Cherokees.
He's watching while
when
driving.
They were forcibly removed from what was left of their ancestral lands
Well, be careful,
in the
Dean.
areas of Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee. A Cherokee man named George Guess, more commonly known as Sequoyah, dreamed of creating a written alphabet for his people. He wanted to make education and communication easier for the Cherokees. Sequoyah worked on this alphabet for over 12 years. Finally, in 1821, he revealed the 85 different symbols that make up the Cherokee syllabary. This innovation made the establishment of the Cherokee Phoenix, the tribe's first newspaper, possible. The newspaper's first weekly issue was printed on February 21st, 1828. The paper continues to be published today.
This is a beautiful park.
We are still the only people here.
It opened at 9 o'clock. It's an hour later, and we're still the only ones here. And I don't know why that would be the case. I know it's geared more to older people
And probably school groups.
and school groups. It's really fun, and it's hot during the summer out here. It's really fun during the fall when the trees are all in color and it's cooler. Wow. Here are some old instruments.
If you can see way back there, well, maybe they're just gnomes, but they kind of looks like the dwarfs play musical instruments.
It's hidden Disney.
Instead of hidden Mickeys, we find hidden Disney.
The woodwork on these instruments are amazing. Look at this. Wow. Oh, look at that old jukebox of the gay 90s.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
You can hear the boats off in the distance on the lake.
There's a dulcimer.
This museum would kind of remind you of being at Silver Dollar City with the hills and the paths, the structures, minus the rides.
Oh, there's the place to eat. Or maybe not. Maybe that's where they do crafts. Okay, never mind.
Looks like the livery stable. Horse is a horse, of course, of course. We were supposed to be doing a scavenger hunt, but we gave up pretty early on.
I've never been, so I just wanted to enjoy it. And I was having a hard time figuring it out anyway. Aw.
So here are the different Surreys.
Like the movie Oklahoma, or the play, Surrey with the fringe on top.
And
But there aren't any.
Mary Ellen is going to start singing.
Oh, there's a Surrey with a fringe on top?
Up, there it is.
Wow!
She's going to start singing.
It's for real!
I need to go back and watch Oklahoma. It's been a while. I may do that tonight.
Some hearses.
How would you like to have, well, not in a hearse, but how would you like to have got up in the morning and had to hitch up the horses to go to town or to work.
The stagecoach, that's cool.
Or what about having to ride a stagecoach?
Here's another Surrey with a fridge on top.
Can you imagine trying to get to Orlando by stage? Now my phone is getting extremely hot again. Mary Ellen is horse whisperer. Wow, those stagecoaches are tall. I didn't realize they were that high.
No, you see him jump out of them, but you don't appreciate
Wow.
it till you see it up close. Hello.
Carnival glass. I bet that's what that was called back there.
Carnival, yes.
Because
We're live streaming on YouTube. I said we're live streaming on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it'll bring somebody out.
Yeah.
oh, look at that.
That's cute.
So when it flooded, did it get up into the church? And
No, it did not. It never made it up there.
great.
Good.
That's good to hear.
The way the church is set, for some reason, it just splits and goes around. Never goes
Wow. Great. Look at all this beautiful glass. Oh my goodness. Such color. Now, makes you wonder why our dishes and stuff are so plain today.
Mm-hmm.
And our cars. If you look at our cars, they all look alike.
I know. The other day I saw a new, and I don't remember if it was Ford or Chevy, and they're doing almost pastel-y colors in their cars.
Mm.
It really stood out.
Well, even the body styles. Back in the 50s, cars had distinct styles. Now they're just so plain.
Wow, look at the Czechoslovakia, China, how, wow, brilliant the colors are.
Now my mom had a bunch of the pink here and the black. Depression glass, yeah. She always collected depression glass. I recognize a lot of these pieces from my mom's collection. Just, they were happy pieces. I mean, look at,
Yeah, just brilliant. And has some texture and form to it.
yeah, look at that one picture. It's got like spikes.
Porcupine, yeah.
Farm equipment. Peanut thrasher. And I just want to make mention that T-Town Mary Ellen is going to be doing a special live stream tomorrow night at, what time was it again?
6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
So be sure to go to T-Town Mary Ellen on YouTube and catch that live stream. You can always find it on www.theliveplace.com as well. And we appreciate what Dean does for all the live streamers. A man continually working behind the scenes.
So, like Walt, it looks like he loved railroads too. Mr.
Jones.
Jones.
I know, and that painting almost looks like it really has lights.
It does, doesn't it?
At first I thought it had a backlight. And there's the Jones trucking line. It'd be cool if this place had a railroad. You could ride around the...
Oh, yeah.
and the different kind of grinding mills. Fortunately, we're back in the shade again. Oh, that scared me. I turned around and saw that. I don't know if that's a demonstration
I think so.
of how to milk a cow or what. Of course, Mary Ellen's going to give it a try.
I'm gonna try. Okay. Disclaimer, I've never milked a cow before. Oh man, it's hard.
Hey.
There's
Wow.
water coming out.
You're doing a good job there.
It's getting all over the floor.
We wouldn't have much milk to drink if you was responsible for gathering the milk, but
Don't come to me for all your milking needs, because I can't get it in the bucket.
and being the rebels that T-Town Mary Ellen and I are, we're going the opposite direction that the arrows
We
are pointing.
are. I don't even know how we could have cut that way.
Well, it's because of
Oh,
the path not
Flooding.
being opened all the way, and so it's a free for all right now.
there's a candy cutter and cake molds. How
Wow, look at
cute
those
is
cake
that?
molds. A friend gave me an old Mickey Mouse head cake pan
Aw.
that she had back when her kids were really small.
Oh.
There's a camel. Guess what day it is? Well, it's not hump day.
Whoop, whoop.
A fainting weight? What is a Victorian lady's fainting weight?
Don't know.
And if you lose your broom and you need to make another one, there's a broom making machine.
Huh.
Corn broom shop under construction.
Oh, fun.
And if you look down, it goes on and on. I didn't remember it being this big. I guess people donate and they add to their collection, and it
Oh, that's true.
kind of keeps growing. Oh, here's
Toy world.
old toys. Baby dolls back then were kind of scary.
Ew.
And I can't get my zoom off now. Come on, phone. Bill. 37%. And I don't think I could ride a bicycle like that.
There's an $1800s box delivering toys.
Yes. Those mattresses just didn't, they don't look like they would be comfortable.
See if we can go in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see how.
Oh. Ooh, lost. Hey, it's air conditioned in here. I don't think they had that back in the
No.
1800s.
So is this the whole cabin or just the kids' room? I guess it's the whole cabin because it has kitchen and fireplace and
A loft.
Huh.
And if you need to cool down, that's a good place to stand for a second.
It's their version of a tiny home.
I don't know if I could do it or not.
It'd be hard.
I would definitely have to get a better mattress.
And they would have more than one kid, so.
Well, I see the cafe sign here, but where is the cafe? But there it says Thursday to Monday, but
Oh,
I thought she said,
well, I guess it would be over the weekend. This is Saturday.
oh, yeah, Thursday through Monday. All right. Well, the time here is 10:42. We've been streaming a while. And there's the sign to the cafe. And there's a manure spreader.
Ooh, very
And
appetizing.
I think we'll say goodbye at the manure spreader. Get over here in T-Town.
You guys can make fun of that however way you want.
I don't know how to flip my camera on this. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Well,
That one? Yeah, try that one. Yep.
oh, there we are. Sorry, my gimbal conked out on me early on in the stream. Thank you. I know that we didn't have many streamers on, but thank you, Disney Dan, Dreamers Empire. Thank you for watching the replay. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you have but one life to live, so go out and capture your moments and capture T-Town Mary Ellen's live stream tomorrow. You want to tell a little bit about it?
It's going to be with former Major League Baseball player Charlie O'Brien and me, and our themed life. Mike and Jen are going to join me because he was on the Braves World Series winning team, and that's Mike's favorite team. So we're going to chat with him. He has a book. He came out with the patent for the current masks they use today in the major leagues, catcher's masks.
All right. And you want to give your closing line and we will close the stream.
So if you remember, if you have the choice, choose kindness.
See you later.
Boy, it's going to take a while to upload that sucker.
You can either end the event, archive it on YouTube, or keep it active so you can resume it later.